that cat has gone through a lot. That cat is going through a lot. Little Esther came into us from a private rescue group, and she was slated for the to be on a surgery schedule for routine spay and neuter the following week.
Shortly after she came in, I was alerted that she had a really high fever of 107 point. So she was just so sad, especially when she had that high fever. She wasn't wanting to eat, she wasn't really wanting to move around. So we started her on medication for that respiratory infection.
Instead of sitting very square like a normal cat would sit on its back hind legs, she'd actually kick out one of her legs pretty straight. So we had some people make comments about that, some volunteers and some staff members. So that's when we decided to start kind of delving in a little bit farther. We took some radiographs of that knee, found out that it was broken at the end of the femur, and it was the knee joint was still movable, but it was broken right above the end. So it was actually protruding.
I was worried we were going to need to amputate that leg just because it looks really awful on an x-ray.
We discovered that she also had some free-floating, small radio-opaque pieces in her abdomen, and that she had some sort of mass as well.
We did go in, did surgery, and found that she was very hard to identify. One horn of her uterus was just kind of a blob of tissue with some bones in it, and she had some small little scattered bones in the abdomen too.
We took all the bone fragments out, submitted the mass for histopathology to the reference lab. We received the results back that it was possibly a ruptured fetus, was in the uterus at some point, and then possibly when she had the injury to her leg. So whether she fell, hit by car, some traumatic injury that might have also ruptured out of her uterus, and then the body just kind of sealed it over.
Trying to keep her nose clean and the vaporizer and all the work that entailed for that first week when she was so sick. We spent a lot of time sitting in a recliner that we moved in especially for her, in a blanket, of course.
I did consult with a veterinary orthopedic surgeon, and based on the x-rays and how she was moving, said, I don't think you need to remove that leg at this time.
She's a totally different cat. You can tell she's totally comfortable. She plays, she runs, she greets you at the door. What else does she do? And talks incessantly.
We saw Esther today for her recheck, and she's gained almost 2 pounds. She looks fabulous. She is playing at home, and she was just bright and happy and a completely different cat. So she's definitely a cat that we've put both a lot of time, effort, resources, and love into. And something that we wouldn't be able to do without the help of our donors.
Thank you so much for helping with Esther's journey. Organizations like this, nonprofits, are so reliant on super awesome, amazing volunteers and staff. The dedication from the staff members here and our volunteer network goes beyond words.